What's up, guys? Some of y'all been asking for this one, and I'm gonna throw it down. Now, many people have their own variation of how they do this, but this is mine. I'm cooking filet mignon with some baked potatoes. You want to impress your spouse? Do this. Stick around. I'm about to knock this out. Paya! All right, guys. First off, get your oven preheated to 400 degrees. As you can see, I'm cooking pretty late, but there is no time limit to a good cooking video. Paya! Hey, bah! Got a couple of baked potatoes right here. What we're gonna do first is wash them off real good in the sink. Okay, now that we got these things washed up, I like to sprinkle some table salt on the outside of these potatoes, and then I wrap the foil around them. All right, got them wrapped up. Gonna put them in the oven directly on the rack. Just like that. There you go. All right, we're gonna cook these bad boys for 2 hours. Okay, so we're probably not gonna get started cooking those steaks until about 30 minutes before the potatoes are done. So in the meantime, we're gonna do a little bit of prep work here. So cooking fillets is one thing, but sauteing onions and mushrooms in a red wine reduction, that's the Cajun ninja way. So let's put the pie on these onions. Pie! And that is how you do it. Good thing I backed off the pie a little bit, because I didn't want them chopped. I just wanted them sliced. So I've separated all these onion slices. I'm going to get them and these mushrooms in the fridge. All right, guys. We got almost 35 minutes. Turned on our fire to roughly a medium to almost high heat. And we're going to get this pan nice and hot. Oh my goodness. Look at these bad boys right here. Look at that. My wife had to have the big one. Okay, guys. So what I like to do here is I like to take some olive oil and brush these things really good on all sides. Good deal. All right, so next, I'm going to put some fresh black peppercorn and fresh kosher salt on the outside of these steaks. And I'm going to put generous amounts on each side. All right, I got the pepper on there. So now, I'm going to go ahead and put the salt. And go ahead and pat that in there. Really good. And do the other side. There we go. So I like to take them and kind of rub the sides on anything that may have fallen over onto the paper here. That way the sides get a little bit of seasoning as well. Time to get them searing. Woohoo! Get your fan on. We're going to do them for 5 minutes on each side. So some of y'all might think, gosh, all you did was salt and pepper. But really, I'm telling you, that's all you need. These steaks are going to speak for themselves. All right, let's go ahead and flip them. Woo, beautiful. There we go. All right, guys. So from here, I like to sear the sides real good. About 30 seconds on each side. Good deal. And once we got the sides seared good, we're going to move it to this pan right here and finish them off in the oven. There we go. Lower your fire at this point. Okay, I got half a stick of butter over here. I'm going to take 2 slices of about 2/3 of it and put it on top of each steak. But in the meantime, I'm going to take this other piece and throw it into this pan. So here we go. 1 here and 1 here, and then get them in the oven. There we go. So I'm setting a timer for 8 minutes because I like my steak medium rare, so I'm going to take mine out at about 8 minutes. Now my wife, on the other hand, she likes hers more medium, so we'll leave hers in for an extra 2 minutes. Furthermore, we're still maintaining that 400 degrees. Now that your butter has melted, Drop your onions in. Woo-hoo-hoo. We cooking now. Get those stirred around real good. All right, once you start to see your onions have a gloss like this, it's safe to go ahead and add your mushrooms in. Booyah! Get those mixed in. All right, now we're gonna add some red wine to this right here. So, I just like to put a little bit in there just to cover the bottom of the pan and then let it cook down. 337, made in California, Lafayette area code. All right, the timer has gone off for my steak, so time to get this bad boy out of here. Ooh, yeah. So we're gonna let that rest right there. You always wanna let your steak rest for at least 5 minutes. All right, our potatoes are actually done too, so we have taken them out of the oven as well. You can just let them sit here for now. Woo-hoo, these onions and mushrooms are cooking down good, boy. Ooh. All right, so my wife's steak is done too now. Take this out right here. Move hers off to the side too. And you see all this goodness? We're about to drip that into that pan right there. There you go, boy. Oh yeah, that's some flavor right there. So while those steaks are sitting, we're just gonna keep cooking these onions and mushrooms down. Get them nice and tender. So I'm just gonna let you guys know, if y'all attempt to cook some fillets this way, finding the right heat in your pan, maybe trial and error. After you cook them in the oven, if you still feel like they're not done, you can always throw them back on this hot pan, sear them up a little more. Get them to where you want, and then enjoy. All right, guys. This is beautiful right here. We're about to serve it up. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful filet mignon with some sauté onion and mushrooms and a red wine reduction. Let's go ahead and take a look at this right here, boy. Look at that. Oh, yes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a perfect steak. Well, that's it, y'all. Hope y'all enjoy. Y'all stay tuned for more. Paya!